Okay, Arstan wakes up in an inn without any previous knowledge of his former life. Only the notion to make a name for himself in this cold, hard land. He walks out of the room.
You're that visitor, Ben.
When he talks to the bartender, he discovers that he took a nasty bump on the head and was taken here to the room to recover for a night. However, he owes the inn 10 gold. Now, this will be his quest to find happiness in the form of renown. Now, Arstan is a simple imperial man. He's pretty handy with a sword, and he tries to avoid crime whenever possible. However, he won't shy away from it if it's for the greater good. Any armour he picks up cannot be used as it does not fit him. So he either has to upgrade it at a workbench or take it to a smith and make it himself. So right off the bat, he takes the axe and chops some firewood just to make himself a little bit of money to pay off his debt, and keep the remaining money just to help him live. Arstan, he can't read. He doesn't remember how to read. He doesn't know if he's ever been taught how to read. And so, whenever given a task that requires the use of a pad or a note, he can't do it. So it really sucks for him. Now, as you can probably tell, this game, Skyrim, has some mods. Most obvious right now is sharp shooters, ENB, a couple of texture enhancements. For gameplay enhancements, there's the UFO, a couple of armor mods and things, just general gameplay enhancements, just to make the Skyrim better. I've got a few NPC mods as well. Yeah, they're all good. So, he takes this woody maid, he's going to bring it to the Riverwood trader. Hopefully fetch himself a nice little bit of profit. So, he talks to the man. He's going to sell his firewood, 12 over 2 gold each. Tidy little profit, 24, and does a little victory jump just for the sake of it. So now he's going to take the walk back to the inn and pay off his debts.
You're new around here.
You're that visitor been poking around.
We got rooms and food. Drink too.
Discovers that this guy doesn't know about it, so you have to play it to her.
Sure thing.
Oh look,
It's yours for a
lovely.
day.
All right then.
He walks out a free man. The world is his oyster. So there's a bit of time left in the day, so he's going to use this to get some more money, the last couple of hours of the night before he goes to bed. So yeah, he's going to bring it to the trader and sell it to this this man for some money, just to help him live for the benefit of himself. So he goes back to the inn and has a lovely sleep. Oh yes, he does love his sleeping. 10 hours. So, right off the bat, we have a lovely breakfast just to fill our bellies a long journey, and we see if there's any work available for us.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
But as it's a letter, Arstan can't read, so it's not much good to him. So he just ignores it until he can find someone who can read it for him. So, yeah. He talks to this guy, Bayendil, wants him to deliver a fake letter. But deceit isn't one of his strong suits, so he forgets to tell the lie, tells the truth instead. Cursing his luck, he runs out, talks to Sven anyway.
She's already now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold.
Yay. Brilliant sound effects. And the first quest completed. Arstan has some good things going for him. Arstan realises that the only way to advance is to get out of Riverwood. He's done everything he can. But the journey to Whiterun is long and hard. So he needs to get something to prepare himself with, in the form of a sword. So he goes to this guy. He's going to buy himself a lovely sword. He can afford, maybe. Ah yes, an ancient iron sword. Look at his prowess. One of the very few things he can remember how to do from his previous life. So, checks the time quickly and says his last goodbyes to everyone in Riverwood. All of a sudden, he comes across a spider. He's glad he brought that sword. It's an epic battle, but he deals with him. Manages to steal the poison. Hoping there won't be any more enemies. Comes across another two enemies in the form of a wolf. So he gets rid of those guys. Realises this journey is going to be a bit trickier than he thought. So he's going to steal their pelts. However, he can't find the other one. So he just leaves it for the wolves. And he's going to continue down the road towards Whiterun. On the road, he comes across a little rabbit. So he probably eaten by the wolves, so he takes the rabbit leg, continues. He finds a patrol escorting a prisoner. They're quite scary men, so he wants to get out of the way. Doesn't want to risk them hurting him. Yeah, they draw his sword. Almost at Whiterun, they find a dead giant and 3 guys surrounding it. Oh, ambushed. But this is the companion's quest, and Arstan's not interested in doing any of the main quests. He just wants to do side quests. Main quests just bore him. So yeah, it's not his cup of tea really. So he's just going to ignore this and just continue on to Whiterun probably. So he's at the Whiterun gate, looking forward to entering. All of a sudden, he's ambushed by a guard. The guard wants a toll of some sort. So his only option is to pay the toll. He doesn't want to intimidate him. That will leave him a bad mark. So he pays the toll and he's going to enter in Whiterun. And it's a lovely Whiterun. And some amazing sound effects. So he finds this woman who can teach him how to smith. He's never considered smithing before as a option. He's willing to try it out. So he makes the stuff. He's pretty proud, but it's not his forte, you know. He won't shy away, but it's not his calling. So he dons his new helm and figures fighting might be his future occupation. So he examines himself, realises he has a lot of potential. So after the long road trip, he wants to get some food, some lunch. He's browsing, and he finds a nice potato. He thinks that'll do him lovely. A potato for lunch. He's used to potatoes. He likes them. His favourite. So he gets out the store and goes to the centre and eats his potato, because that's what we do. He likes his potato, and he thinks he'll spend the rest of the day hunting with his new sword and having a look around Whiterun. You know, the external parts of Whiterun. Hunting on the plains.